How's it, fellow adventurers? My name is Steph, and welcome back to Minecraft Create Chronicles, the Endventure. Last time, we finished up the redstone drill right here behind us and set up that kelp farm, which, let's be honest, is already saving our butts on resources. Today's gonna be a big one. We're checking out the market stall, setting up schematics, and officially opening the DMV for the server. Let's jump right in. First things first, we are going to go through what has happened between episodes. And the thing is that, yeah, I got a jetpack. Thank you so much to Michael for sponsoring me this. I paid with gold blocks. He needed quite a bit. So yeah, I paid with gold blocks. As you can see, we don't really have much left. A lot of gold though, but the reason we can get so much resources is this puppy right here. Yeah, I've got a huge drill and it cleans up nicely. I have a... Come on guys, go away. I have a tunnel that goes... Let's just kill this creeper. So I've got a smart chute that goes all the way down into a little cave over here, and then it goes all the way through to this little smart chute setup we've got here. That goes into a smart chute and into the chests above here, which is connected with that. So that's connected with this chest pretty much over here, and then all of that just bobs through here. This is a little small vault that also Michael gave to us because, yeah, I bought the jetpack as well as a whole lot of bricks from him with, I think, 128 blocks of gold. So, and they have started donating saplings to us for our tree farm. And Phantom has added this Omega tier stack upgrade, which is fantastic. As you can see, it takes up to 2 billion. So yeah, a whole lot. And then this is just a normal drill that is exactly like the rest of, like all the rest of the other drills I make. It's just got almost 3 stacks of drills, I think. So yeah, it cleans up nicely. But first things first, we are going to do a little bit shopping at this market over here. I want to get just a tiny bit more armor because our armor isn't fantastic. We picked up the netherite helmet, but it is starting to deplete. And then gold and iron boots and leggings is just not cutting it anymore. So yeah, this market is our in our base as restocked, and I want to grab a couple of full sets. It's going to be the full iron plate set because we always need reliable armor, as well as a full Anubis, I think that's how you say it, set, because, well, it just looks awesome. So, let us get into here. As you can see, I've got the silver and crystal coins already ready. And yeah, you can set it up where all of these are just normal purchases. Nice fertilizer and stuff like that that we'll be using for our crops and our tree farm in the future. But we want to pay with magic coins. First things first, I want to get this full iron plate set. We need to, it's 15 silver. Just pop that in there. And then this full unbreakable Anubis set with a crystal. And then we want to get something worth 42 silver coins. Yeah, the gaming console. Because who doesn't like gaming? And then we picked up a gaming disc, so I want to test it out. Right click on here, and we've got Froggy. How do we do this? Do we do it like this? Or what? I want to see, is it just Froggy? So, where is Froggy? I can't see Froggy. Can you see? Oh, there he is. So he just... Oh no. This is pretty cool. And oh no, we can go left and right. I haven't played this in years. We need a proper one. There we go. Yay! Oh, second froggy, right there. Let me know, have you played this before? I played this on the Game Boy Color in the 90s. Yeah, I'm giving away my age here now, hey? Let's just go all the way over here. Adjust those two left, so if you die now, you have to restart completely. There we go, and last but not least... Whoa! No, okay, you don't have to restart completely. You lose. Okay, score 85. Woo! That's quite fun. I'm gonna pop it into this backpack, and then yeah, we've got a soul star that I picked up from a mob in our basement dungeon mine thing with that puppy outside there. And awesome, this is checked off. Now we've done the market stall as well, and now we need to build the schematic cannon, the schematic table, and craft blueprints. I have already collected majority of the stuff. There's just a few things I want to craft on recording to show you how it works. So we're starting with the schematic cannon. That is 2 logs, 2 blocks of iron, 2 smooth stone, and a dispenser. Dispenser is cobble, bow, and redstone. Bow is in our weapons chest. It's fine if it's almost broken. Cobble, obviously from our storage, as well as redstone from our storage. We go and we craft the dispenser. Now we do the block of iron, cool beans. Now we do the logs. That's easy because we have a heck ton of that. And the smooth stone will be from stone. I'm just going to grab 2 and we are going to put it into, I think it's the smelter. Let's pop it in here. Like I said, I think it's the smelter. It's all the smelter or the fire. Let's check if it changes or if it disappears. Then there we go. And get in here. There we go. Smooth stone. Perfect. Oh yeah, I also built this puppy here as well as over here this. And as you can see, it's off. Here it's its lever to put it on. And it's got a heck ton of, oh my word, mobs. This needs light of water wheels and stuff like that. And I added a bit more water wheels over here because this is running our thingy over here as well as this over here. We need to get into there at the back and sort out that lighting. We don't have any torches on us. Let's quickly go and grab some and organize that. Let us anyway grab a stack, and I would like to upgrade my armor now before we go into that. So iron armor, add the Anubis. There we go. There's the iron armor. Take all of this off, put the iron boots and all of that, and now let's see what it looks like. Let us go like this. There we go. It looks actually quite cool without that. Let's go with, oh yeah, that looks awesome. And what does the other one look like? There we go. Put it on, and it is Anubis. Oh heck yes, this looks awesome with our hammer. Oh, so Egyptian. This is freaking awesome. And it gives us can be repaired with block of York. That's expensive. Eyes that see beyond the mortal veil. Armor plus 2 toughness, knockback resistance, 2 attack damage, and unbreakable. And then this iron plate gives us, let's pop that there, just plus 3, plus 7, plus 9, and plus 3, and knockback resistance. Plus 6, plus 12. I think I'm gonna rock this right now, as it looks really awesome. Let's keep the pants and the boots on. I actually like it like this, and we can always replace it then with that. The backpack, the jetpack, I don't know if it can go in the back slot. No, it can't. So that's what's sad, is that we can't equip the jetpack and armor at the same time. Let's quickly make a armor stand for our iron plate armor. Armor stand is quite simple. smooth stone, make it into smooth slabs, and we just go like this. Ta-da! Armor stand set up. And for now, I'm going to put the armor stand in our room over here with these armor sets. So we go bloop, bloop, and bloop. Perfect. And you can change the stance however you want. Set name to display above the end. Okay, and this will be to Lucy Tiger. Show name. There we go. Show arms. No need for that. Small. Invisible. That's cool. No base plate. Yes. And no gravity. Nah, I'm fine with that. Perfect. I wonder if we go no arms, invisible. Yeah, that looks cool. And this is dedicated to our top tier member, Lucy Tiger. If you want to get your name in game, feel free to become a member and we will pop you into it. Let us throw all of this armor, our armor, and this andesite jetpack needs to be repaired as well. And I would like to get unbreakable. It is on it, but yeah, we need to repair it and then it won't break anytime soon. We've got our awesome Egyptian armor on, and I want to quickly just go and destroy these mobs here at the back because they are scaring me a tiny bit. There we go. So easy to destroy them. And we get some of these lighting up over here because we can't just take it that mobs spawn around here. Yeah, see, even over here. Didn't even think of this. Awesome. That is now perfect. And yeah, awesome sauce. All organized. Let's put our torches in here. And yeah, that I keep on for our nether trips. Let's get back to what we were supposed to do. Just got a fright for Lucy, bros. Okay. Get back to the schematic cannon and that. So this is just going to be popped in there. Schematic cannon and crafted. Now we need to do the schematic table. More smooth stone. Okay, that's not a problem. As well as some slabs. That's easy. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Now let's quickly go and smelt the stone. And then from there we can just do we have blue dye? I wonder. Because we need blue dye and paper. The paper is easy. We've got a heck ton of paper. Where is it? Yep, like I said, a heck ton of paper. Blue dye. I don't think we've got blue dye. But we've got a cornflower, which will give us blue dye. So we just go put the cornflower in here. You can put it in the millstone or you can put it here. It will give you blue dye. But putting it in your crafting will only give you 1 blue dye. Just to confirm, just gives you 1. But if we pop it into here, it will give us 2. Perfect. I'm happy with that. And while we are here, let's grab the smooth stone. Take our paper, put it there. Take 1 blue dye. And that's not how it works. It needs to be light blue dye. So how do we make light blue dye? Let's check. Recipe is white dye and blue dye. Perfect. White dye we can take from bones. We have in our storage right there. If we put it here, it will give us bone meal. Bone meal will give us white dye. Now I just want to put the bone meal. Do we have a slot for it? Somewhere, yes. I don't know where. Yeah, I extended our storage as well. This is all unlocked, so whenever we've got the big drill popping in new stuff, we can take it from here and incorporate it into our blue dye went, our bone meal went somewhere, but it is what it is. So let's just go like this, make light, and then like this to make an empty schematic. These I want to just chuck in here because all of our dyes and that will be there as well. And then we make our schematic table. Boom. Now we've got all of this sorted. And one thing as well, I don't want to use our list of what we do per episode, so we need a clipboard, which is quite easy. Andesite alloy, paper, and plank. So we grab one there, and we make our clipboard. Quick and easy. Let's quickly check all of the stuff we need for our DMV building. Pop in the empty schematic, let it load. Just like 10 seconds later. Perfect. It is sorted. Let's just take this with us. I'm going to put it in our backpack. Then we grab this. Put this in here with our clipboard. Not positioned. Okay, let's not do this here because I don't want to print anything over here. And we need gunpowder. Do we have... We don't have a lot of gunpowder. Let's see. No. How do we make gunpowder? It's just raw zinc and we get 25% gunpowder. A whole lot of dye. So we're gonna have to go and... Or we can buy here. Can we? We can't. Okay, we need more gunpowder. I forgot about that. So let's take crushed raw zinc. We don't have any more. I cooked all of our zinc. Okay, so we need to go and mining for some raw zinc. That's not so difficult. All of this. Okay, just armor stand, cool beans. Okay, cool beans. I am quickly gonna go and mine for some raw zinc, and then we can continue with this journey. And we've got right here. Fantastic. A whole lot of it. Sweet. No. I don't have my backpack on. You get so used to having the backpack, and then when you don't have it, you're like, oh no. There we go. Quick and easy. This raw zinc we chuck into our grinder. Not our grinder, our stone grinder thing. Why aren't you? Oh, you are moving. Okay, cool. Bananas. And then there's something I need to discuss with you about the kelp farm as well. Because Phantom and I had a discussion on if it's slower, then you will get more resources out of it. And I did some tests and we will discuss that shortly. Let's quickly check. Gunpowder, we need to then wash it. Hopefully we get some out. What do we get? The washing crust zinc will give us zinc nuggets, and there we go. Gunpowder. A whole lot of it there, and it gave us 2. Oh my word. That's not a lot. Oh, shucks. Then just chuck that back in there for gravel, and then the gravel we can wash as well. I hope that 4 gunpowder should be enough. Well, I hope so. Let's chuck this in here. Nuggets will just chuck there. Oh, cool. So I'm just going to go through my chest again just to double check if we don't have gunpowder. But yeah, the schematic cannon is sorted. We need to go and tick it off. And then we need to start on looking at building our DMV. Oh, right there. Fantastic. Not a lot. Hopefully it's enough. Okay, awesome sauce. Let's quickly go and tick off our this, build a schematic and that, and then we're gonna do a nice time lapse of the DMV. But before we do that, let's quickly have a nap, and then we are going to see where exactly... Isn't it night? No, it's not nighttime. It just looks like it because our huge drill is taking up everything. It is 2:30. Okay, that's not bad. Let's pick up this drill because it's just an eyesore. Oh yeah, we need to activate it with a lever before we can pick it up. And perfect. We activated, and I renamed it to say huge drill as well. Small drill, huge drill, and awesome sauce. I'm keeping this here to know exactly where we need to place it so that we can always have the smart chute ready right there. Okay. Let us go to the land claim office. Awesome. Hey, Phantom has built more stuff. Let's go and check that out first. It just irritates me that that tree is floating. What is this? Spell and more. Oh, he has a whole lot of spells. Sunbeam, all of this. And he has more. There we go. nature spells, fire spells. I need to check. Ooh, there's a lightning spell. 7 damage. 83 mana cost, 15 cooldown. So all the blue is lightning. Level 7, 24 damage and 2 second cost. 160 mana cost. Damn. The blue over here. This is ice. Lightning, more lightning. Damage 10, 12, 13. I need to check all of this. Phantom, you know what would be awesome? If you can organize these, or I can organize it as well. So then you've got fire on this, then lightning here, then nature, ice or water and ice close to each other. However, that would be so awesome. And what's the price? Do you have a price? No. Where is the pricing? It doesn't show. Please let me know what the pricing is, dude. Or I'm blind. No, it's not showing. If you can see it, please let me know in the comments. And then this is, I didn't even read. Knowledge. So this is, vein mine. I hate when that happens. So let's just check. Vein mine. 5 diamond each or 1 gold coin. Let's just rotate it back. Then we've got tunneling, channeling, efficiency 5, density 5, fearless. Ooh, and what's this? 10 diamonds each or 5 gold. Let's use a lightning one. Ooh, lightning upgrade ore. I don't know what this does. Phantom, you've been hecka busy, dude. 10 diamonds for that. Temptation. Aquaif and upgrade 3. Well, unbreaking 3. Oh my word. All of this is still empty. It's nice. Oh, he has more. This is so awesome. So much things we can buy. Okay, so we will do that some other day. I like this, so cool. Now we are going to get up the schematic. Pop down the cannon. Let us pop down the DMV and then start moving it. So I want to move it that way. Let's just remove this book. One down that way, because as you can see, here is the corner and I want that corner to be in like this. Then we align it with that tree is going to be cut off. Align it just a tiny bit more to this here. Whoa, what was that? Did you guys see that? And I'm the only one on the server. What the actual heck was that? What's over there? Nothing. That was scary. I don't know if there's dragons in here. Let's check. Line it as close as possible. This should be suffice, or just move it one up. And then this tree, I don't want it to cut it down too much. Moving it too far will be weird. There. Let's put on this one. There we go. So we can check. That's it. Yeah, it's gonna cut it off a tiny bit. That's fine. And then here at the back, what's it gonna look like here at the back? Dark electricity dinner. Okay, that's scary. Oh, that's gonna be a problem, because I need to still fill in all of this. Remember that. Maybe we're gonna have to move it then this way a bit, hey? Fine, if we do it then, let's do it like this. I think this is quite lined up like this. Let's quickly check. So if you look in the top right, it is minus 53. Minus 53. So we just follow the yellow brick road over here. Minus 53 means it needs to go like this. Then we've got minus 53 lined up with these lightings. Then we've got that there. And it's going to, ouchie, be so much easier to fill in this than that side. Owie. That will be that then. That tree's making a tiny bit pain in the bum. But I want to put it here so that this fence gets removed all around. Yeah, we're going to have to, fill in quite a lot. Let me know in the comments, is there an easier way to fill in these holes instead of just placing it by block? I'm really concerned about that drop there. Okay, Now we just right click, move Y, positions, rotate. No, I don't want to mirror it. I'm happy with it right here. And then we go into the schematic cannon, put in the schematic and our gunpowder, and we put in the clipboard. It's going to load up. Now we're going to check out what it is. So there's 12 pages. At the end, there is this yellow glowing bottle. I'm just going to tick it. I don't know what it is, and I don't know why it's there. So we need andesite bars. That's easy. That's just andesite in the saw thingy. All of these are quite just simple. As you can see, there was a lot of bricks, so I paid a lot of bricks by just normal block of iron, all of that. Here's normal glass, a lot of copycat and shoots, a lot of copycat stuff. Then a depot, dirt. I can't remember why. It was probably just from the sides. Then this rotten way sign, I don't know. I took a way sign and clearly I didn't look at what it was. So here's a rotten way sign. I'm going to tick it because I don't have it. And because I don't have rotten wood. These quilted white wool, that's quite easy. That's just you take wool and put it in the chipped desk, bench thingy. Then metal girders, oak chairs is easy, oak counters, hanging, okay, just normal tables, windows. Okay, packer, I will show you what we're gonna do with that. Red wool, all of this is normal, that's normal. Inlay stones, normal. I'll show you the stock link and the stock ticker, and that's normal. These train signs and that literally iron that just goes into or the chipped or the saw. I can't remember exactly. I think the saw. Then white tablecloth and white wool. So not so expensive. That was my main goal, is to try and not have the stuff to be too expensive, because it can become a problem. Let's go to our base and quickly organize everything. I can't remember where I placed the stuff. Oh, yeah. In my backpack. I had a backpack somewhere. What had everything in. Did I put the backpack next to my bed? Yes, there it is. Whew. I was starting to worry. Okay, cool. So it has everything in it. Well, almost everything in it. It has all of the stuff. As you can see, I don't have that rotten way sign because I don't know how to make it. And we've got a diamond upgrade. Then it's just easier to have everything. Let's quickly eat. That's the thing, we also need to organize food, because oh my word, I can't keep eating these simple things. So we need to make the stock link, which is quite simple. That's just a vault that we have right there, and a transmitter. Ooh, how do we make a transmitter, you might be asking? Quite simple. Copper sheet, lightning rod, and redstone dust. So we go lightning rod is just 3 copper, 1, 2, 3, 3 sheets, and redstone. So we just go stock link, transmitter, lightning rod, make it, and then stock link, transmitter, make that one, and then again stock link, and boom. Let's pop it into our backpack right there. Now we need to make a stock ticker. Stock ticker is also quite simple. It's just normal glass, a stock link, and gold. So we go bloop, we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1. Why are you asking that? Because we know we need to make another 2, 3, another stock link, because the stock ticker wants a stock link. So that's then just like this. There we go. Make all of these. Make another transmitter and another stock link. Perfect. Then do the stock ticker. We just grab some, I think that's the normal glass. The one next to it is the panes, and boom, another stock ticker. And then we need to make a packager. Packager isn't that difficult. It's a pain in the bum, but not that difficult. Where did I, oh, there's my iron. And there we go, pop it in there. And then we go packager. Oh no, we need block of cardboard. How do you do that? That's just cardboard. Okay, cool. Cardboard, you just put in a press. So you need to make pulp. How do you make pulp? 4 sapling and water. So yeah, I already made a whole bunch of, well, I made pulp, but already made it into cardboard. And literally, you just go and you take saplings. Another reason why I asked for donations at the outside, you just grab however many saplings you need. In this case, we just need 4 just to, well, technically, we can take a 4, 8, 12, 16 because it takes 250 milliliters of water and a bucket has 1,000. So then we switch on our machine. It doesn't need to be heated. So yeah, we just chuck in our saplings and our water. And I made an infinite water source right here so that I can run up and down with, I think I had 6 buckets or something. So yeah, and then it just literally makes pulp from that. Then the pulp, you just, I want to just put 1, just chuck on there and it presses it into cardboard. The reason I'm just putting 1 on there because I want to take the pulp and put it into our system. Then we know we've got it. There we go. Perfect. And this cardboard can go in there. Cool. Now, to make the packager, we need a cardboard box. We move that there and make the packager. Perfect. Pop it into our backpack. The vault we can just chuck back in there. And that is how the cookie crumbles. Let's put our bucket back in and eat our silly bread. Then let's go back to the land claim area and pop the backpack next to there. Yeah, next to the schematic. You can even put a vault underneath it or however you want. Check if we have everything. Bricks. Yeah, that I don't care for. Oak table. That I don't care for. Didn't I put the oak tables? There's the oak tables. Why do you say we don't have the oak tables? Just double check, dude. And the bricks? Oh, I really don't have bricks in there. Oak table. There it is, dude. Or it's a different oak table. Oak table. Is it? That's an oak table. And, handcrafted oak table. You bugger you. Because we've got the normal one in there. We've got, yeah, another furniture. We need the handcrafted one. That's not a problem. Let's quickly go and make it. So it's literally just oak planks and sticks. And we need 10. I'm making 12 just for in case. Cool. Pop that back in there. And then we need a hecton of bricks and slabs. So the bricks is 8.5 stacks and the brick slabs is 3 stacks. So where did I? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then a 9 because of the half stack. And then you said, I think 3. Yeah, it's 2 and pretty much 2 stacks and 50 soot. 1, 2. I don't have more. Oh no. So let's go 2 more of this and just make a hecton of more slabs. There we go. More than enough. So let's just count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bricks and 3 and more. So that's cool. Now we should have everything except for the rotten away sign and the yellow glowing bottle. Yellow glowing bottle. I don't know how this got there, but it's yellow glowcane powder and a bottle. I don't even know how to get glowcane. Yeah, that's very weird. And then rotten way is from rotten planks, which is from a rotten log. And yet again, I don't have a clue how to get rotten wood. It's probably in a rotten forest or something. So yeah, my bad for building with that. At least the rest is all chill. Now let's put in all of this. More than enough. Pop in the flip checklists again. And still oak tables. Oh, that's because it's not in there. Let's just boom. And there we go. That I don't care for. So now we just say settings. Replace solid with any. No, replace solid with empty. And skip missing blocks. Yeah. If the cannon cannot find a required block for placement, it will continue at the next location. Correct. Protect block entity. Yes. So if you're ready for this, we are going to start the replay mod and we are going to enjoy this. Let us just double check. Yeah, and everything is organized. Awesome sauce. Let us begin. And it's done. Fantastic. We used 4 guns, so that's not bad. And we still have quite a few things in here. And yeah, because I like to put in more stuff than we need. I just wish we had the carry-on mod in Yar so that we can actually just pick up these things. Because there was a little chicken around here somewhere. And I would like to, yes, as you can see, a little chicken around here. There. Come here, buddy. See? Can't pick it up. Damn it. We need a lead. Let's quickly go and get one. Cool. Let's grab it. Come here, buddy. Hopefully it doesn't die because I saw there was a skeleton that spawned in the 2nd level, as well as some zombies on top. But that's because the lights usually spawn a bit later. Just don't close your eyes. Close your eyes. Don't look. I'll show you what the gist of it is shortly. Over here, buddy. There we go. That's organized. That is your new home. And you do have your green hat on, yes. Which means you are connected with the link. And we need to put belts on. I saw the belt broke as well. But just, there we go. So this is it. Let's take this down. This will be moved to over here. I wish we could have put it like a 45-degree angle. All the lights are up. These are copycat shafts, which is awesome. And I do like this build. It looks better in with shaders, obviously. But yeah, let's check. See, it looks so much better with shaders. But it's still beautiful. Let's take the shaders off. So this is the building. We've got fences with the... This is the wool stuff. Then we've got all of that. Yeah, so the building is pretty awesome with sandstone and all of that. Okay, so yeah, you'll see. Oh, okay. Somebody's on lunch. Order your license here. Okay, we'll order our license there. Give me a name for the chicken, please, so that we can put a tag, take a tag and put a name on the chicken. And this is the changed signs that show you have to go over here and you can sit here while you wait. Then here's the pickup license. So then what you do is you talk to the chicken, or you grab the stuff over here, talk to the chicken, and then it will come from the top. Staff only. And this is vertical slices with horizontal slices just to make like barriers and that, which I think is quite awesome. Let's check. There we go. And then it's an X like we're on lunch, but we can't help you here. So let's go upstairs, and here is where everything is working. We've got belts that goes from here all the way down. This belt needs to be connected. Here is the stock link that links to the link next to the chicken at the bottom. And we need to put water in here for this water wheel with that. It's just, I just did this because I didn't want to bring in power because we don't have power up here from Michael Corp yet. Here we're going to put in the licenses, which we're going to tackle shortly. And then we're going to put all the licenses here. So let's quickly go back to base, grab the licenses, and then go from there. Now we're going to make it official. I had to test with one, so there's a stack of driver's licenses, and what we do is we grab a stack of papers, put it in the anvil, just go put it in and rename it to the train operation license, grab everything, perfect. Then the next one I've got on my second screen is pilot's license, perfect. Then thereafter, we've got the boat captain license. Chuck that all in there. Boat captain license. Boom. And last but not least, the big one is the commercial licenses. Perfect. All of that is organized. We're going to go, I moved the waypoint back over here. We are going to go back to the land claim and pop all of them into, I need to grab diamonds, damn it. Cool. So what we're going to have to do is we grab the driver's license, stuff like that. But we're going to have to give it to, I think if I remember correctly, let me just keep one of each for in case. Then we just chuck all of this. I know the vault is way too big for all of this, but we can always fill it up so much more. And cool. Put all of this here. And we start off with the driver's license in the middle. No. Start off with no packager linked. Okay, let me quickly organize this. So we grab the packager that was on top. We just right click on the stock ticker and we pop it next to where the stuff will be. For this example, it's the vault. So now we just run down to the chicken. Nope, we don't. Where is the packager? Damn it. Grab the stock link, put it on the stock ticker, and then you put it on the packager. Perfect. Then what we do is we grab the belt and connect that to that belt. There we go. And then put a funnel right there. So it should take that on the, then package it and then put it through the belt through here into the machines and that. Okay, cool beans. The reason why that had a bugger up is because there was a shaft in the packager's way instead of the packager itself. So yeah, now it should be linked. There we go. Then we grab diamonds on one of these, send, and perfect. It's just gonna pop in there because there is nothing to drop it in, so we need another belt. Let's go and get one. Cool. I just grabbed more just for in case. Then it will go from all the shaft onto this belt. We need to just get water. I forgot water, damn it. So from that belt into this chute over here, and then it will go through the chutes onto this belt, onto the depot, where you can then select it. Let's just check why it's not doing anything. Water is in. All of this is running at full speed because there's not really a lot of load on it. All of that goes down. And we are stuck. Oh my word, really? Always something, hey? Like and that. And then we go to the bottom again. I've built this 2 weeks ago, so my brain is a little bit fried of where everything goes, but okay. See, set up, and here is our package. But we need to organize that it doesn't. There we go. And here's our package. Perfect. Now, to link all of this, we go and we... Let me check. Yeah, I had it all wrong. You need to grab the tablecloth, and it explains it right here. Grab tablecloth, then you say you want it to be the driver's license, configure, and then, oh no, I don't want all 5 of them. Fine, let's just pop it like this, and boom. Now it will show you that. So what we do then is we go like this, and we just put all of that there. Then we grab one. Driver's license. Is this the driver's license now? Driver's license, yes. So then, driver's license in the middle, train, pilot, boat, and commercial. So we go the train one. Where did it go? Damn it. Train one. Yeah. Then commercial right here. I think this is the boat one. Yep. And the pilot. Perfect. Then you grab diamonds or whatever your currency is you want to use, and then you just select it there and hold right click and you go for the pilot. It will be 10 diamonds. For the train, it will be 8 diamonds. For the car, it will be 5 diamonds. For the commercial, it's going to be 15 diamonds. And for the boat, it is going to be 7 diamonds. Perfect. And that's how it works. Now, what we do is we go to whatever we want. We go, for instance, driver's license. Then you get a shopping list of that. And it's going to say total cost of 5 diamonds. Or you go, you want 2 of them. And yeah, I've got a train. Commercial. Because with the train comes a commercial. I don't have a plane or a boat yet. So yeah, shopping list. It shows 2 driver's license, 1 train operation and 1 commercial, total of 33 diamonds. Then you go to our chicken. Please remember to name it in the comments down below. And boom, it takes your diamonds out of your inventory and it pops it down. So right there and boom. As you can see, here is our licenses. 2 drivers, 1 train, 1 commercial. Then how I get the diamonds, I am not sure. Oh, I just come here and right click on it. Cool, so then we lock this to ensure that it's not just gonna be played around with. Then let's say drivers, right click, and commercial. Right click on the chicken and boom. There we go, there is it. And other people just can't access it now and just ask for it. Lock prevents other players from ordering items directly. There we go. And I don't have a system to take it from, to give the chicken to put the licenses into it and into the vault. But that's fine because we've got the item hatch right here. Not that. Right here. There we go. And that is organized. We don't need eggs. All of this is perfectly done. And then the rules for the DMV is right outside the door. And if any of the rules are unclear, please let me know. This schematic will be available in Discord for all members and as well as on YouTube and Patreon. Cool beans. That is how that is organized. Let's just grab our sleeping bag. In between episodes, I'll clean up here because we can't have floating buildings. So yeah, this will probably be just a heck ton of dirt that's going to be placed down. And what we also need to cover is the automation of starting to make more belts so that we can start opening a shop to sell belts as well. Yeah, this is not going to be so simple because we need to automate it from the kelp to be split into that we can still have kelp in our storage above, as well as we can have kelp that needs to be smoked pretty much, and then from there needs to go into a different belt because the kelp needs to be smoked to turn into rubber kelp. No, I'm lying. It needs to be go into a mixer with water. So 4 kelp in a mixer with water it turns into raw rubber, and then the raw rubber needs to be smelted to go into normal rubber. And then we can then go from there and put it into mechanical crafters, 6 of them, in the middle 3, at the bottom 3, and it will make belts. So it's not that complicated, but unfortunately we're running out of time with this episode. But something I want to talk about is the speed of this kelp farm. So in my creative world, ignore that for now, we'll talk about that in the next episode. We've got a kelp farm here. It's 1 block bigger than the one we have in our world, but yeah, everything is grown to max. And this one is just on a water wheel, nothing else. And then this one is, wait buddy, on a rotational speed controller that is set on 1, so it can't go any slower. The water wheel on that side is as what we have in our world at the moment. We're only using a water wheel because we don't need to do anything else. So this one is set up water wheel on a rotational speed controller with a redstone link kelp, as well as on this side we've got a water wheel that is on a clutch. Clutch is set on a redstone link kelp. So what we're going to do is we've got everything filled up. exactly the same sizes if you want to check. Exactly same size from all around. And what we're going to do is we're going to start it in the middle. As you can see, it's empty. We need to empty the barrels that is there as well. So grab all of these. All of that is empty. As well as on this side. Empty, empty, empty. Let's just tick it again to ensure those are grown and back to normal. So I'm going to do a timer of 10 minutes and then we see how that goes. As you can see, there is no kelp in my inventory as well. And timer of 10 minutes. When I right click on this lever, it's going to activate this redstone link, which will activate the two machines at the exact same time. And then we're going to give it 10 minutes and see how it goes. 1, 2, 3. I misclicked, but okay. And there we go. This one, as you can see, it's very slow. We're losing a lot of kelp that flies up. Same on this side, we're losing a whole lot more. But yeah, even if we put glass on top and that, it doesn't stop the kelp from falling off. So yeah, we can always put two layers of harvesters and stuff like that, but it doesn't matter. This one takes longer to rotate around, as it is obviously slower. This one is a lot quicker to rotate and it picks up quicker. So we've got a stack +1, and this side we've got nothing, but it is busy picking up. It's going to link to us right now, and let's see. There we go. It is, let's see, come on buddy, it's still linking. See, it's still linking, so it's still depositing. And let's continue with that. We've got just under 1 minute left, and I'm just waiting for this one to do its last rotation and connect, and then we will end this. It has been fun. I'm just going to also test on my own time to see if it's a double level harvester. Then we will probably get less wastage. Let's see how that goes. Just wait for it to finish. Once it's done, disconnect. Perfect. Let's check. This one has probably nothing in it. Yes. And this one will not have anything in it because it just finished. Perfect. So let's go with the normal one as we have in our game. We've got 2 stacks and 8. Okay. And on this side, we've got 2 stacks and 5. So there's not really a difference. And there's the timing done. So yeah, like I said, there's really not a difference. And I don't feel like adding a rotational speed controller just for, yeah, I don't know. But then what we're going to do next episode is we're going to then connect our kelp farm to this whole system here. Meaning we're going to put our kelp into there. It's going to go like this and separate it exactly in the middle. So 64 and 64 will be split to 32, 32. Half of the kelp will be added into our whole main system. The other bit will then be, let's just start this up again. The other bit will then be split 4 into here with water. So just an infinite water source pumped into a basin, and it will then produce rubber. This is just on a filter so that it takes out rubber and not kelp. The rubber will then be into a smoker. It will be in a 3 or 5, just depends on how we want it. And then it will go into a vault to add to rubber. What we can do is we can have another bit of belt, and with 2 more funnels like that, have rubber go into a different vault, and then have the rest of the other half of the rubber go onto a depot, where a mechanical arm will then deposit it into here. This one is set up to just do 6 rubber at a time, so that it's just easier for the mechanical arm not to mess that order up right there. There you can see it's being mixed. Oh no, we're waiting. So what we're just gonna do is gonna grab this then you can have a proper look at how it is. See, it's split up, fastened. It goes into making rubber. It gets smelted and cured rubber. It gets deposited over there, and then the arm makes belt. And bloop, belts are made. And then these mechanical belts can then be used for so many things. We can make a moped, we can make a full mechanical arm and all of that. So this system will be set up in the next episode, and like I said, I want to then split this up to as well have cured rubber in our main system at the top of the base, and then split into this where a mechanical arm will make belts. Then this belt will then also be split, well not split, will also be led into our main storage of our base. So kelp will go there, and then the rubber will go there, and the belts. And then we can also cook up kelp to make dried kelp. And the dried kelp is, for example, as you can see, it's just smoking kelp without the mixer to make dried kelp. Then dried kelp is used to make a whole lot of stuff, because we need to make kelp rolls. And kelp rolls are rice, carrots, and dried kelp. The reason for that is because that is one of our missions for the order of apprentices right here. Kelp rolls, we need 256 to get a apprentice token, which we can then use to buy stuff over here, like new spells, green fertilizer, bamboo hat, why, and mending, great stuff. And yeah, then we need to start buying these eye fragments and stuff like that. I want to buy a mechanical extruder so that we can then make cobblestone. Then the cobblestone can be turned into clay or into gravel and make more iron and stuff like that. So yeah, we are starting to get to our stuff that we need for the reason we're playing the Endventure, but all in good time, as we are not going anywhere with this series yet, as I am enjoying it so much. And everything is organized because we need these things to get the eternal eye and stuff like that. And then this goes into there. Perfect. So yeah, let me know what you think. I've been enjoying this a whole lot. And remember that members get your own armor stand. Let me know what armor you would like, as well as your name in the game from tier 2 and up. And that is that for episode 5. We've shopped at the market right there. We've built the schematic cannon, opened the DMV, and stocked up on official licenses. Next episode, I want to push automation even further and start figuring out how to move drill materials into our storage. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and subscribe if you are new. And drop a comment. Would you get a fake license, or are you going full law-abiding citizen? Because we are going to have a hush-hush little black market behind the DMV where people can buy fake licenses. But remember, if they are caught, there's a huge fine and some jail time. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.